What's going on, everybody? My name is Matski and welcome back to the Manchester United career mode. We're going to start things off with a match against Sevilla in the UEFA Champions League, the second to last match in the group stage. This is a big one. If we can pick up a win here, that'll guarantee us a spot in the round of 16. I am looking to get first place though, so I still have to play one more match against PAOK. If we can get a result there, we will have top spot locked up. Looking at the schedule, in 3 days time, we play against Manchester City at home, then again in 3 days against Arsenal, so we have some big matches coming up in the Premier League. We also have a very busy month of December ahead of us. I'm going to try to progress through this entire month in this episode. Yes, there are a lot of fixtures. I'm going to play a lot. We're going to sim a few just so that we can get into the January transfer window at the start of next episode. In case you guys are curious, we have about £58 million in the transfer budget. We might be able to bring in maybe one more player to come in to strengthen the squad a little bit. So leave some comments down below of any suggestions you may have. As well, if you're enjoying the Manchester United career mode, smash that like button and hit subscribe to never miss an episode. But without further ado, let's get into the match. Last match against Sevilla, that one ended 4-4. We just could not keep the ball out of the net, so we have to do better this time around. Great tackle there from Ndika. He gets the ball up to Anthony. Can he find a pass here? He plays it into Bruno. Bruno lays it off to Rashford. Rashford finds Darwin. So far, some good ball movement. Nunez stops up, finds Anthony. Can he curl one? Off the post and in. What a finish there from Anthony with the left foot. Beautiful curling effort. Wearing the number 7 for Manchester United. Great shot there, touching the post on the way in. And they still maintain the ball. And Rakitic scores. We turn it over again. I've said it countless times in this series already. Every time I turn the ball over, the AI come back and they make us pay. And Rakitic is there to score. And it's all tied up again. I have to do better than that. I can't be giving the ball up that easily. Good job by Jed Spence to intercept that one. Can we make them pay on the counter now? Spence running into space. A little bit of a heavy pass to Darwin Nunez, but he can still get there. Takes it with his left. What a finish there from Darwin Nunez. The pass was a little bit in front of him, but he turns on the afterburners to get there in time. Takes a touch and smashes it past the keeper. Good play there from Jed Spence to intercept the pass. And it's 2-1 for Manchester United. We're back in the lead. And that does it for the first half. We have a slight lead, 2-1, but I'll take it. Let's keep it up in the second half. Bruno Fernandes picks up the ball in the midfield. He gets it over to Darwin Nunez, who takes an excellent touch on the inside. He's in space. Can he get the shot off? Darwin Nunez. Excellent run there from the young man. And he gets himself another goal. He had a lot to do still after receiving the pass. Cuts inside into the space beautifully. He gets a step on the man there. Able to get the shot off and beats the keeper again. Excellent finish there from Darwin Nunez. They play it back out to Basuma. Basuma finds Delaney at the top of the box, who gets down the Siri, and then Ocampos is able to finish it. Sevilla with some good ball movement there, able to pass it around our defense, and they get another goal back. It's 3-2 now. We have to be careful because we know they can score goals. Rashford now into Darwin Nunez. Darwin lays it off to Gallagher. Can he find Anthony? Good little pass there. Anthony stops, cuts it into Nunez. Nunez takes a shot, and he gets himself the hat trick. Another great finish there. Anthony able to stop up and make a nice pass to Darwin Nunez. 4-2. We have a little bit more space to breathe once again, but we have to be careful. We have to keep the ball out of the net in order to walk away with all 3 points in this one. Here comes Anthony again. He's been phenomenal for us so far in this one. Rolls it inside, still on his left. Anthony takes a shot. Good save from Bono. Tried to catch him at his near post, but the keeper was aware. And there we go. The referee blows for the full time. We win this one 4-2. Great display of attacking from Manchester United in that one. That's a huge 3 points right there. We maintain top spot in our group. Time for some Premier League action. We find ourselves 3 points off the top. Chelsea are in first place right now with 27 points. We got Manchester City in this one, who are down in 6th. Manchester City, always a tough opponent. Let's take care of business at home. Just a couple changes with Tammy Abraham and James Maddison coming in. Other than that, the lineup remains as is. Another match against Manchester City. Erling Haaland is here again at Old Trafford. Let's make him pay for picking City over United by showing him that we are the better club. Haaland now. City stay with it. Sterling tries to cut in. He leaves the ball behind him, stays with it, and Haaland gets it and he scores. Raheem Sterling puts the skills on there, leaves the ball behind him, goes back, centers it to Erling Haaland, who makes no mistake from that close. You can't let the big man get into that spot because he's going to score every time. And Manchester City come out to the early lead. Can we make them pay on the counter attack here? Marcus Rashford's got plenty of space to run into. He sees Tammy Abraham, who's also got An excellent bit of pace there. Can Tammy Abraham score here? Yes, he does. Never in doubt with Tammy Abraham when he gets into that position. His finishing abilities are insane, and he gets the goal there. We're able to make him pay. 1-1. Let's go. Another opportunity here on the counterattack. Tchouaméni has it. Jadon Sancho's making a run. Times it perfectly. Still Jadon Sancho. Can he finish this one? Great finish there from Jadon Sancho. Timed his run perfectly. Tchouaméni was able to find him with a great through ball pass. And Jadon Sancho's finishing abilities are improving. Great little finish there into the bottom corner. Ederson could not reach it. And we're in the lead again. Haaland now gets a step. He's got a lot of pace and power. We have to be careful. He centers it to Mahrez, and he's able to score. Haaland turned provider for that one. Finds Riyad Mahrez in the center of the box, and he's able to tuck it home into an open net, and Manchester City equalize it just like that. That does it for the first half. 2-2. Both teams had some excellent chances. It seems like it's been more about offense than defense in this one so far. We have to tighten it up at the back and continue to make them pay on the counter-attack. We should be able to walk away with the win. Jack Grealish gets a step inside. He centers it. Alexander Isak, who's just come on. Ruben Diaz finds Mahrez, who takes a shot, and he curls it past the keeper with his right foot. I knew as soon as Mahrez got the space that it was going to be dangerous, and he ends up making us pay. Beautiful curling shot there from Riyad Mahrez. Nothing De Gea could do about that. Jurrien Timber does well to win that ball back, and now we can go on the counter ourselves. Jadon Sancho, can he find Tammy Abraham? Tammy gets a step on his man, cuts it on Ruben Diaz with his left. Another good save by Ederson. Tchouaméni does well to cut that one out. Sancho lays it off to Maddison with his left. James Maddison. He hasn't been getting that much playing time, but he comes in for this one. Able to score. He's a good finisher as well. Tchouaméni does great to turn that ball over, and it's all tied up once again at 3-3. We got about 10 minutes left in this one. Can we find the fourth goal to give us the win? Ball's loose, but we still maintain possession of it. Jadon Sancho now gets it to Bruno. Play it out wide to Timber. Timber cuts it inside all the way to Sancho. He curls it off the post. Nunez is there. He gets the rebound. And just like that, we're in front. 4-3. Darwin Nunez comes on as a substitute. And again, it's that clinical instinct. Finds himself in a good spot. Taps home the rebound. And Manchester United are in front. 4-3. Everyone's going crazy. Old Trafford is singing. Had to make a couple substitutions and it ended off paying off in our favor. All we need to do is hang on and walk away with all 3 points. Come on. Referee blows for full time and we win 4-3. This match is going to go down as a classic. Pep Guardiola is upset. What a match. So many different goal scorers, and we send the fans home happy. After just a couple days, we now take a trip to London to play Arsenal, but I have to say we do have a better team compared to Arsenal, so we should be able to walk away with a victory here. Luis Muriel gets it in space, takes a shot. Good save from David De Gea. Still at the top of the box. Bruno Fernandes gets taken out from behind. Is that going to be a red? It is. Ben White gets sent off. Exactly what happened last season against Arsenal. They get a little too rash at the beginning of the match, and they get themselves a red card and a player sent off. Last season, it was Gabriel Martinelli who got sent off. This year, it's Ben White. I don't know what it is about these Arsenal players, but I think they have anger management issues. And now we get Bruno at the end of this one for the free kick. Can we score? It's a good position. Green timing, just wide of the net. Marcus Rashford now cuts in beautifully. Lays it off to Darwin Nunez, centers it into Bruno, and Bruno finishes. We cut them apart. They're down to 10 men. We should have no excuse for anything other than a victory in this one. Beautiful finish. Darwin Nunez gets the assist, and it's 1-0 already. Bruno now over the top to Antony. He can get there. Great little touch. Can he find something here? Antony cuts it into Darwin Nunez, who's right in front of the goal. He's basically on the line, and that's going to be the easiest goal he ever scores in his career. 10-man Arsenal have no chance whatsoever. This one could get ugly. Heavy touch from Odegaard. De Jong's able to turn it over. Darwin Nunez now plays Antony. Antony cuts it across to Rashford. He takes a touch and he finishes. And that's 3 in 25 minutes. And I have to say, all the goals have been very easy. I don't think they've made a substitution to fill in that gap at center back. Gallagher now plays it out wide to Jed Spence. Can he cut in? Nice little dribbling there to Nunez. Nunez lays it off to Bruno, and Bruno scores now. 4-0, and all our goals have come from inside the 18-yard box. This is getting ugly. I don't see Arsenal coming back in this one. They're down to 10 men, and we've been dominating all match long. I think this calls for a sim to result so we can make some more progress in December. We have a lot of matches ahead of us. It ends 4-0. Look at the stats. Just absolute domination. Odegaard actually got a red card as well, so Arsenal had 2 men sent off. Whenever the match is like that out of hand, it's 4-0 after 30 minutes. I'm just going to go ahead and quick sim. There's just no point of sticking around. We're officially in December. The first match here comes against Brighton. I'm going to sim this one. Going with the strongest starting 11. We've had some very bad luck so far in the sim matches. We've been losing a lot, and a lot of them have been matches that we should be winning. So hopefully at home, we can get a result here, especially now that we're looking to make a push to secure first in the Premier League. 1-1. We just cannot get wins in simulations. We have so many high-rated players, and it took Darwin Nunez to score in the 88th minute. Otherwise, this would have been a 1-0 loss. We dominate on the stats every time. We just can't come up with wins. So here it is, the final match of the Champions League group stages, and it looks like PAOK did us a favor. They actually beat Shakhtar Donetsk in the last match, so we already have that top spot secured. I'm going to give this match to the second team, give them a chance to play in the Champions League a little bit. 3-1 win, dominating performance, and that does it for the Champions League group stages. And would you look at that, Stoke City made their way back into the Premier League. Will this squad be able to handle it on a cold, rainy night in Stoke? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to simulate this again with the first team. We have to come up with a win. This is a newly promoted team. I don't accept anything other than 3 points. And another 1-1 draw. We always dominate when it comes to the stats. We just can't win. The simulation has not been kind to us so far this season. They don't want to see us winning, man. Now we have Leicester City at home. Gonna use the second team for this one. I mean, I feel like a lot of these guys are good enough to be able to get a result against Leicester at home. I want to keep my strongest starting 11 as fit as possible because we have a match against Chelsea, so that's going to be tough. But come on, I believe in these guys. With the way the simulation's been going so far, I don't even expect anything anymore. And finally, we get a win. 2-0 victory. Once again, dominating on the stats, and we're able to walk away with the 3 points that time. After a couple dropped points with those draws, we're 4 points off the top. Wolves are actually in second place. Would you believe it? They're tied with Liverpool with 39 points. We sit in third with 35. So this is going to be a big match here against Chelsea. Chelsea are moving the ball very nicely here. Immobile with it. We're able to stop him in his tracks, and now we can turn and go on the counter. They have a lot of men back, but can we break him down with our passing? Nunez finds Sancho. He's got some pace. Can he finish here? Jadon Sancho. Great finish again. He's been a goal-scoring machine for us this season. Last year, he was more about the assists, and this season, he's proving that he can finish as well. Celebrating with the United fans, and we silence Stamford Bridge. Great pass there from Darwin Nunez. Jadon Sancho, nice finish, and we're off to the early lead. Let's go. If the simulation isn't going to give us any wins, then we have to make it happen ourselves. Immobile now, he tries to get it into Havertz. Pau Torres is there. Great little bit of defense. And now Sancho turns. I see Darwin going on a run. Ball over the top. Beautiful pass there from Jadon Sancho. Can Darwin Nunez finish? He takes it with his left, and he beats Mendy at his near post, and it's 2-0 just like that. Beautiful run from Darwin Nunez. Jadon Sancho finds him with a great ball over the top. That's a goal and an assist for Sancho. He's been a real leader for us this season, and it's 2-0 for Manchester United. Here comes Ben Chilwell. He's going to look for a pass. Weird cross. Frankie de Jong freaking flips over. Tchouaméni has been a beast for us in the midfield. He keeps getting the turnovers when we need them. Sancho now, he's running in space. They commit men with Darwin Nunez. Sancho curls it. And what a finish there from Jadon Sancho. That's what I wanted to see from him. And he's finally converting those chances. Great run and great finish there from Jadon Sancho. Love to see that. 3-0. Let's go. I have to be honest, I was expecting a lot more of a challenge. Rashford now. He plays it up to Nunez. Darwin Nunez has had some great passes now. Bruno plays in Sancho. I see Rashford. He's going to be unselfish. And just like that, it's 4-0. Beautiful stuff there from Jadon Sancho, who has 2 goals and 2 assists already in this one. Probably could have tried to go for the hat trick there, but Jadon Sancho, being unselfish, sees Rashford in space and plays it over to his England teammate, who taps it into the open net, and it's 4-0. If we score one more, I'm quick simming to the end. That does it for the first half. A lot of the Chelsea fans appear to have already left the stadium. Dominating performance so far. I think I'm going to try to get Sancho his hat trick. Now's our chance to counter. Can we get Jadon Sancho his hat trick? That's the only reason why I'm sticking around in this game. Here comes Jadon Sancho with the pace. Cuts in on Rudiger. Still with it. Jadon Sancho with his left. And there we go. He gets his hat trick. Jadon Sancho has been the star man of this episode. He's been on fire against Manchester City and also here against Chelsea. 3 goals, 2 assists for Jadon Sancho. And that's going to do it. See you later, Chelsea. Thanks for playing. And it's time to sim to the end. Finishes 5-0. No news really other than us just destroying Chelsea and scoring goals. Great victory there. We now play Tottenham in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. I'm going to simulate this one with the second team. I would love to get my hands on every single trophy, so hopefully the boys can get a win here. Quick sim and we get a 1-0 victory. Ndika scoring in the 88th minute. Stats show that we dominated and we get a win. So it looks like the simulation is kind of turning into our favor now. Nice win there, and we move on to the semifinals of the Carabao Cup. 2 more matches to go before we wrap up this episode. We made a lot of progress, so I'm happy about that. We have Newcastle here. They find themselves in 8th place. We're still 4 points off the top from Liverpool. So here we go. Time for a quick sim and another 1-1 draw. We just can't seem to get the luck in the simulation. What the heck is going on? The gap is growing between ourselves and Liverpool after the simulation cheese right now. But here we go against Brentford. Last match of December. Can we end the year off with a win? Please, come on, EA. Give me a win here. 3-1 victory. Finally, we get another win in the simulation. Brentford was more difficult to actually play than they were to simulate against, but we end the year off on a good note. 3-1 victory. So there you have it. We finally made it to January. In the next episode, we'll officially open the January transfer window. We still have a long way to go in this season. The FA Cup is going to be starting up. We still have the round of 16 of the Champions League to look forward to. So I'm going to leave you on that one. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. It's been Matsky, and peace.